All right, folks, we're getting started on the Annapurna Base Camp trek. I'm here with John from England. Yo. And Germany from Phil. Phil from Germany. This is my second time doing this trek. First time for these guys. And then John and I will be doing the circuit trek after that. So this is going to be like 3 weeks for us. Looking forward to it. As we can see here, this haze is pretty kind of annoying, but looking forward to getting up higher and seeing the high peaks of the Himalayas. Ready to hit the trail here. Let's do it. Okay. So far, so good. Just left the road there. Only gone 3 minutes so far, but my pack is feeling good. This is a new pack for me, and it is much more snug and is carrying the weight a lot better than the old one. Anyway, feeling good. Although, you know, easy to say on this little flat stretch here. We are going to be going majorly uphill, that's for sure. There have been a lot of steep uphills. It's been very intense, but here we got a nice little straight stretch. Even once you get to the just kind of mild uphills, it's way easier. It's just those relentless steps going up that are really rough. But I am stoked. I am glad to be up in the mountains, getting out of the city, getting away from traffic, seeing this amazing Nepali mountain lifestyle. It is rustic, as to be expected. Australia camp. Yeah. I don't hear any Australians yet.
So that's about a mile.
Is that what? Is that all? It's a little longer than that.
It's about a mile.
Okay. Yeah. That's what uphill miles feel like.
Yeah.
They feel like 3 times as long. Exactly. I'm sure we would have some amazing views of the peaks.
I can't believe it's so like it is. It's insane.
I know. I mean, I'm wondering when we're gonna hike up
if
above this.
You know, that's it. It's gonna be days and days.
We got a little friend following us here. Our 4th trekking partner.
Yes. I feel like naming him.
Yeah. How about Fluffy?
Fluffy. Too generic.
A little too feminine, maybe.
He's definitely the 4th musketeer.
Namaste. ABC, that stands for Annapurna Base Camp. That is our ultimate destination for this stretch of the journey for us. We will get there in the next 3 or 4 days. Potana is the next stop just down the trail, where we will need to show our trekking permits. So in order to trek in the Himalayas of Nepal, then you need a TIMS card. Costs 2,000 rupees, which is $20. And then generally you also need an entrance to the park if you're entering a national park. For example, the last trek that I did was to Langtang National Park, and so I had to pay for a entrance fee to there. That also was $20, and here the same thing into Annapurna National Park or National Conservation Area. It was also 2,000 rupees, so $40 for the trek for permits. Namaste. This is Pitam Durali. Cool.
We staying here?
I think we go Tokla. Tokla next one, yeah? Toka, Tokla. Yeah. Tolka. Should we just keep cruising?
Yeah.
I'm good to go. Yeah. This is like the most amazing soup in the world. Cooked by this gentleman here. Oh yeah.
Satisfied customers.
Mm-hmm, totally. I think we have arrived at the place we're staying for tonight. Toka, the thriving metropolis. And the sun kind of starting to go down there into the haze. Here we go, Toka, 1700 meters. Toka, it's a good place.
Namaste.
Namaste.
This is Tolka, mister.
This is Toka, that's good. We're happy. Kande is where we started.
You're from Kare.
Started at Kande, and then here's Toka.
Southwest.
Annapurna Base Camp. We got a ways to go. Namaste. Okay. Yes, definitely. Thank you. And here's my room. Got a room to myself for 100 rupees, which is $1. Pretty cool. Double bed here. I'll be using my sleeping bag. And there would be amazing views out there if you could see anything. But it's still all smogged in. Here's the bathroom. And I'm gonna make use of that shower there. Hot water. And the view out there hasn't changed that much. However, even if it was clear, you wouldn't be able to see the snowy peaks of the Himalayas because they're the other direction, out that way. And we're back on the trail. And I realized that I stayed in the exact same hut there the last time that I did the Annapurna Base Camp trek 8 years ago. I recognized it. Same room, actually. So, kind of cool. And then the next village will be Landruk. Hey guys. Good morning.
Namaste.
Namaste. There's Phil. And John is back behind there a little bit. He stopped to take a picture. Doing good so far for day number 2. Feeling a little bit stronger actually, not feeling too much soreness, so that is very good news. Hi. Hello. Landruk Chamrong Gandruk, definitely the way. And getting a taste of the amazing views looking down this valley here. Here we go. Namaste. Thank you, thank you. Good view. Glacial water there, so it is basically freezing. That was John there crossing the bridge ahead of me. Pretty sight here. Waterfall. And some corn plants. This doesn't look like a bad place to call home. Right down there is where we went swimming. That was some cold damn water. And so we're crossing over the river here and then continuing on the trail, heading up that way. So we were going straight up this valley. Things are about to get a lot steeper. The high peaks of the Himalayas are straight up there. And this is where it gets tough. We have a 600-meter elevation climb, or about 2,000 feet, going up in the next couple of miles to Chamrong. All right. Things are definitely getting intense. The pack is off, as you can see there. We stopped for the night at a place called Juni, something like that. We were going to go further to Chamrong, and basically I was totally spent and didn't want to take a chance at going further uphill because it is very intense uphill. Climbing that last stretch and then going up again from here is just constant, relentless stone steps and just steep ascents. So we are now going to a hot spring just down here. John is down the path there. There's Phil. So that is going to be the ultimate thing for our muscles. Namaste. Looks like that's one of the pools right there. Hello.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Shower first. Yeah. Okay. What was your name again?
Susil.
Susil?
Yes.
These guys are all from Nepal?
Yes.
And then I don't think I ever caught your names.
Tracy.
Tracy?
Matt.
And Matt from Oregon also. So.
Portland.
Yep. Oh, from Portland. Cool. Right on. Well, nice talking with you.
Yes.
And see you up at the top.
Yep.
I am totally wiped out for today, as you can probably tell. Just got to hike up to the hotel cluster up there at Juni or Junti or whatever it's called there. And then we will spend the night there, going to bed early, get lots of rest, and be ready tomorrow for lots more climbing. Howdy folks, good morning from Jinu, something like that. We are halfway up the trek to Annapurna Base Camp. As you can see there, the first little glimpses of the snowy peaks there. We are heading up this valley. I am sore as heck. It has been a very intense couple of days carrying my backpack up these very steep ascents and everything. We're going to hit the trail in a couple minutes. And so there it is, Jinu. Down there is where I stayed. And up the steps. This is one of the hardest ascents of the trail up to the base camp. Oh, but what a view. And we're going up that way. Check this out, folks. That there is wild ganja. Ganja and goats. And some kale or chard or something it looks like. Pretty cool. Deep in the Himalayan wilderness with pot growing everywhere. Hey there. You gonna keep following me? Another couple of weeks of doing this and I will be in some killer shape, that's for sure. Because John and I are planning to do the Annapurna circuit after this. So this is the Annapurna base camp trek, which goes to the base of Annapurna mountain. And then we will be coming back down along with Phil the German. They're behind me. I got started a little bit earlier. And Phil will head back to town. He doesn't have as much time. And then John and I, he and I then will continue from here, connecting to the Annapurna circuit. And that is another 3 weeks or so. So we got a long ways to go. Did you see the wild ganja?
No, I didn't.
No? There's a whole bunch of it by, I guess that last little lodge right there, and then there's a little container thing with goats in it. How you feeling so far?
Yeah, good.
Yeah? Excellent.
Find my rhythm.
Yeah. I haven't quite found mine yet, but I'm doing it anyway. It's going to take me a little while to get into better shape.
Slowly and steady.
Exactly. One step at a time and you'll get there. Hey there. Namaste. John is right behind me there somewhere. Just saw him. How's it hanging?
I'm not sure I can coordinate my mouth and my feet together today, Gabe.
I hear you, no problem. It's brutal.
It's brutal.
But this is the worst of it.
Yeah.
And I had a awesome revelation, which is that we don't have to go back down this.
That's true.
So that is killer.
Yeah.
Chumrong, eh? Oh, what a relief. And so I think I can see the trail that we'll do when we come back, because we don't have to go back down this.
All right.
Yeah, out there. Because like Poon Hill and everything is up that way, Gandruk. Oh man. Wow.
Don't know how much we're gonna drop. Yeah. So we might drop 200 meters and then have to gain 400 again, probably like that.
Yeah.
But it doesn't tell you roughly.
But at least we get a little respite, work some different muscles. Hey guys, good afternoon to ya. Namaste. You can just barely see some snow up on that side of that peak there. If it weren't so hazy, then it would be a much more magnificent view of a high peak there. We're back down in a valley here. Taking a break.
Yeah, tuna fried noodles.
So this is spaghetti, tomato, tuna, cheese, just like the whole enchilada, so to speak, for 500 rupees, which is $5.
Bellissimo.
Yes. And a stunning view. Hey guys, so it's about 9 o'clock at night now. It was definitely a very, very intense day of hiking. I'm pretty wiped out once again for day number 3 here. But I just spent the past several hours kicking back, relaxing, having dinner, and using the internet because there's actually Wi-Fi here. However, it is way too slow to be able to upload any videos. But at least I was able to answer some comments and stuff and just kind of check in with things. So that was cool. You can't expect too much, you know, way up in the Himalayas. But I ended up actually separating from John and Phil because they were cruising ahead of me. There was one last hill coming up here that was really, really brutal, and so I said that I would probably stay at the top of this hill, whereas they were going to another spot a little bit further. So I will very likely catch up with them tomorrow, I'm hoping. Otherwise, maybe the next day at the base camp. But anyways, you can't push yourself too much when you're doing this kind of trekking. You got to listen to your body and decide when it is time to stop and not be even, you know, more messed up the next day. So I am just here in my room. Pretty basic, as you can see. But it is just 150 rupees, which is $1.50. So the rooms while trekking are super cheap. It's because they make most of their money off of the food. The food gets more expensive as you go higher up trekking along because porters have to carry it further. I will do another video at one point showing all of the expenses for the day, including all of my meals and everything. And then just wanted to show there are thousands and thousands of moths out here. This is nothing. They were all inside the dining lodge room there where I was eating. Oop, got one inside here as well. So it is moth season, I guess. Anyway, time to get some sleep, get up early, and do it all over again. See ya. Hey guys, good morning. So this is where I stayed last night at Sinawa, 2350 meters. That is a little under 8,000 feet. And check out the view here. My room was back in there. Up there is Hinchuli Mountain. Getting a bit covered in the haze there, but you can barely make it out. It is 6,400 meters, which is close to 20,000 feet. That is just about the same height as Mount Denali, highest mountain in North America, in Alaska there. And that isn't even one of the higher peaks. The higher peaks are further back there. But what a stunning location here. This is the lodge where you have dinner. Namaste. And then here's a map of the whole region. Where I started was down here. Came up like this. Jinu is where I stayed the night before last. Here we are, Upper Sinawa, Hilltop Lodge. And then I might stay at Durali tonight, where I'm hoping to meet up with John and Phil. We will see. They're definitely ahead of me there. And then here, and then Annapurna Base Camp, 4130 meters. All right, time to get going. Well, this is an interesting sight to come across all of a sudden. A lone white horse in the middle of the trail. Almost seems like it could have a horn on it and be a unicorn. Okay, I'm going behind you. Please don't kick me in the head. Interesting, huh? That was just 3 minutes after leaving Sinawa there. But I am feeling great. I'm actually feeling the strongest and most energized that I've been in the 3 days of trekking so far. I feel like I'm definitely getting stronger, getting a little more into the rhythm. Definitely still have a, ways to go. I just get to the end of the day and I'm totally worked and messed up, and then go to sleep early and get a lot of rest and sleep, and then I'm able to do it the next day. And down the steep steps. Having fun? Good times in the Himalayas, yeah?
Having a good time?
Oh yeah. Amazing day. Those guys are from Pokhara, the city nearest to the... Sorry? Paradise, yeah. Paradise in the mountains.
Yeah, man.
They're from Pokhara, the city where I was staying before I started the trek. Taking a little break here. This is a hot ginger lemon honey. So no tea in it, just a really tasty hot beverage there. I've been hiking about an hour and a half, I guess. It looks like it's a little past 10 o'clock. Made some good distance there. There were definitely some uphills, but it was a lot of pretty easy, relatively flat stuff, which is just a real relief after the last several days. So got a long ways to go to hopefully get to Durrali, where John and Phil might be waiting for me a little bit later. Okay, on your run. And a tomato onion cheese omelet here, my second breakfast. I also had a bowl of porridge with apple right when I took off. Check that out, folks. I believe that must be the top of Matapachure mountain. What a brilliant sight. And so I just sat down here to take a break and was just kind of sitting here, and then glanced up and boom, the mountain was right there. It's already starting to cover back up with clouds, but that was pretty cool to get that little taste of it. Hello. Namaste. All right, made it to Doban. I can see a glacier hanging on the side of a mountain up there.
Après qu'il y ait des situations caricaturales ou même
Namaste. Dear honorable trekkers, it's hereby requested that in this holy temple area, it is strictly prohibited to spit here, and there it's open defecation free area. All right, good to know. I think there's a temple somewhere nearby. Probably walk past it soon. It's a pretty trippy area. Feels like a goblin could come running out, or knight in shining armor or something out of a fantasy novel. This is where it gets really intense. Partway into the day, and you hit these steep steps, and it's just like hitting a brick wall. Just I slow down like crazy. Tibetan prayer flags, and then up ahead is a little shrine. I'm not sure if that's the temple that was referred to earlier. And we have the same sign here again. No spitting. So I guess this is the temple. Or just a shrine, but the Himalayas are considered holy, so I guess this is just kind of a reminder. I'm sure there's some more significance to it, but hi. Thank you. Namaste. 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 Himalaya?
Yes.
Great. And check it out. That is a killer view. Oh yeah. Himalaya, definitely break time. And then see if I can make it to Durali. Vlogging?
Yeah.
Me too.
Nice.
You're on YouTube.
Yes.
If you don't mind. Oh, you have a channel?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Mark Staff, just my name.
Mark?
Staff.
Cool.
M-A-R-K space S-T-A-P-F. What's yours?
Gabriel Traveler.
Gabriel Traveler.
Yeah.
No, I do like tech stuff mainly. And this
okay.
is a perfect reason to start vlogging.
I gotcha. Cool. Mine's all travel stuff, so.
Oh, that's perfect. That's
yeah.
awesome, man.
Right on.
Sure.
Cool deal. Himalaya Hotel. Oh yeah. Time to get inside, have a hot cup of something, because it is starting to feel more like the Himalaya now that it is cooling down, some weather coming in. Check it out, the weather has changed considerably. Getting windy out there. It has gotten a lot colder. And so I'm just going to kick back here a little bit. They have these little like bed things. I don't even know what the deal is, if you're supposed to pay or what, but I'm just going to kick back here and see if anybody bugs me or not. And probably order some food later and just take it easy for a bit and make up my mind whether I'm going to keep on going. At this point, I'm feeling inclined to stop here and quit while I'm feeling okay instead of totally, wiping myself out. So I decided to stay here at Himalaya, the Himalaya Hotel, as you can see there. Check out the incredible mountain peaks there. It has definitely changed completely since just this morning. It has gotten a lot colder and this wind's still coming through. So glad that I decided to stay here and not try to make it up to Durali. That would have been a very brutal last couple of hours of hiking. So I'm going to have a pretty long day tomorrow trying to get to Annapurna Base Camp. shall see. It should be about a 6 or so hour hike, but it's going to be a lot of uphill, so it's going to be very, very intense. And that means obviously elevation gain. Things get even colder, so there's going to be, you know, snow up there. You can see I'm going to be going straight up that valley there and then swinging into the middle of the Annapurna Mountains. It will be a valley ringed by all of these high peaks of the Himalayas, including some of the highest mountains in the world. So the next video is going to be the truly, truly epic one. So anyways, I'm going to walk into the lodge here. Just a few people hanging out inside there and give you a little taste of the lodge. Hello.
Yes.
I'm making video now. You said video.
Video?
Yes.
Video. Okay.
What's your name?
Video बनाउने
Nam के अरे?
Nam Bill.
Min Gurum.
Min Grum.
Yes.
Min Grum. Okay, and you are owner?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Okay, cool. Down here is where I started this journey 5 days ago. Hiked up to Tolka and then up to Jinu and then to Sinawa and then to Himalaya. Next is Durali, MBC, which is Machu Picchu Base Camp, and then Annapurna Base Camp, 4,130 meters or about 13,000 feet. Saying goodbye to Himalaya Hotel. And hello to the high peaks of the Himalayas. This spot here. Thank you, sir.
Welcome, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
This spot here is at 2,900 meters. The Annapurna Base Camp is at 4,130 meters. That's 13,000 feet. That means I have about 1,200 meters further in elevation to go to get up to the end of this trek here, which is about 4,000 feet. I don't know if I'm going to do it today. We'll see. Distance-wise, it is not all that bad. I don't even know, but it's 3, 4, 5 miles, something like that. But it's a lot of uphill. I am very sore. I'm hurting, I'm not gonna lie. It's been 4 days of very intense trekking to get up to this point. But what a beautiful day. And so I'm just gonna put one step in front of the other, one foot in front of the other, one step at a time. See where I end up, we'll see. All right, looking forward to this hike, even if it's painful. I believe that is Hinchuli Mountain, about 20,000 feet tall, so almost as tall as Denali, tallest mountain in North America. And check this out, folks. Some stunning views. Machu Picchu Mountain is up there. I think it must be the one that is just barely hidden behind that closer mountain there. 7,000 meters or about 23,000 feet. And there's some good news. That is Durali there, where I'm definitely going to take a break. This is the real deal here. Namaste.
Hello?
Hi there. Hello. Good fashion.
Yeah.
You guys look great. You look good. Those ladies were sure brightly dressed. Hopefully they didn't take the compliment the wrong way, but there's Durrali. I will take a break here. Here I am at Durrali, 3230 meters. Next is Machu Picchu Base Camp, 3703. Annapurna Base Camp, 4130. That means I still have 900 meters of elevation gain to go, which is 3,000 feet. Things are only getting more intense. All right, one step at a time. This is the never-ending climb. I have no idea how much further it is, but it has been brutal most of the time here. I gotta be pretty close. It was supposed to be about 2 hours, and I've been hiking for more than 2 hours, I'm sure. Just been, going slowly, but at least it looks like I'm gonna make it to the Machu Picchu Base Camp. So that is quite an accomplishment for today, even if I don't make it to Annapurna Base Camp. That will be the final stop tomorrow if I don't decide to push through. Take a long break at least, get some lunch, and rest the muscles and see how I'm doing, but I'm doing something. I'm getting there. And a beautiful sight. Check it out. Machu Picchu Base Camp, 3,700 meters. Here are 5 lodges. The prices of menu of every lodges are fixed by TMC as well as STEC, so please do not bargain in vain. Have a safe and nice journey. And so that is the way to go direct to ABC Annapurna Base Camp. But this is what I gotta do. Another series of steps to get up to the top there where the lodges are so I can take a break, get some lunch, have a drink, and assess my general physical condition. And so I've got here a hot lemon with honey, so it's just like, lemon and water in hot water, so it's kind of a tea-ish thing, but without tea in it. Very good for, when you're tired out and cold and everything, heat you up. And then a vegetable egg noodle soup that looks very tasty and filling. And just thought that I would give a quick taste of the prices of things. So these are all in Nepali rupees. The current exchange rate for the Nepali rupee versus the US dollar is 100 rupees to the dollar. So that makes it really easy to figure out the prices, because 270 rupees then is $2.70 for 2 boiled eggs, 2 fried eggs for $2.40. Oat porridge, $4. Oat porridge with apple, $4.30. Veg fried potatoes with cheese, $5.20. A set breakfast, toast, Jam, honey, 2 eggs, tea and coffee, and potatoes for $7.50. Room charge, dormitory, just $1.50. So room prices are super cheap. Soft separate bed double, $3, $4.50. Heater charge, so that is for when they turn on the heat in the dining room here, which is actually underneath here. It's a gas heating unit that then, like, you know, sort of bellows out the heat from here to heat up the place. And then lastly, check out the views. That is where I will be hiking tomorrow. There is a stunning, stunning peak right there. You really can't see it. It's pretty much fogged in, but should be cleared up in the morning maybe. So I decided to go ahead and stay here for the night. Got a nice little private room, as you can see. So stay tuned. You are in fact going to get to see Annapurna Base Camp, Annapurna Mountain, and the various other mountains that ring the Annapurna Sanctuary, as it is called, the valley the Annapurna Base Camp is in. Keep your fingers crossed for me for clear skies in the morning, because it is going to be a spectacular view right out of my window here. So check it out. That is Annapurna South there. 7,200 meters, or about 24,000 feet. However, that is not Annapurna Mountain, the main mountain. It is called Annapurna 1, and that one is even taller. That one is 8,000 meters, or about 26,500 feet. But as you can see, a spectacular looking mountain there. We'll see what it looks like in the morning. And I can see Annapurna Base Camp up ahead. What a stunning sight. Annapurna South, there straight ahead, and Machu Picchu behind me. Annapurna 1 is just behind that ridge there. There will be much better views of it from the base camp there. And then just wanted to mention that the footage that you saw there of the mountains here in the morning light was early this morning, and so I just happened to wake up like just in time to see the light half covering Annapurna South there, and so got dressed real quick, grabbed my camera, got out there, started shooting footage, and then hiked partway up this hill up onto the glacier there and got a bunch of footage of everything there. So that is what you saw. And so that was, you know, I just hiked up with my camera and then hiked back down the hill, had breakfast, got packed up, got my backpack back on, and then hiked that hill for the third time this morning. And then I will plan to stay at Annapurna Base Camp tonight, find a room, and then have a relatively easy day today. Just kind of, you know, poking around a little bit, maybe do a little bit of hiking and just soak up these absolutely stunning views and give my legs a rest while basking in the glory of these amazing mountains. All right, so hang in there for even more amazing views of Annapurna 1 there once I get to the base camp. And there we go, that is the base camp there. My ultimate destination for this trek. And check it out. That is Annapurna 1 mountain, 10th tallest mountain in the world. Unfortunately clouded up at the peak at the moment, but you will definitely get some views of it. Likely later today, otherwise tomorrow morning. Then things tend to be clear in the morning, so we shall see. But as I mentioned before, this is not my first time doing this trek. I did it once before, 8 years ago in 2008. And so here's a photo of me at the base of Annapurna 1 there. And so when I trekked up here the last time, then it was early March, conditions were quite different. And also I arrived later in the afternoon. And so everything was completely and utterly fogged in. I literally could not see more than about 20, 30 feet ahead of me. And so I saw none of this when I was trekking in. And so this is in a sense a new experience for me to do this hike up this unbelievable valley. I did get the views the next morning, so I knew what to expect here, but still, it is just once in a lifetime, but lucky me, I got to experience it twice. Oh my God. Namaste, amazing Annapurna Base Camp. Heartily welcome to all external and internal trekkers. It's covered up, but the elevation here is 4,130 meters. That is about 13,000 feet, a little more than 13,000 feet. As I said, Annapurna there is 26,000 feet. And so where I am right now then is half the elevation relative to sea level as Annapurna 1 there. So that is still a long ways uphill. Is it your lodge, or do you have any available room?
How many person you?
Just one.
So we have some dorm room.
Only dorm, huh?
One dorm left.
Machu Picchu there again. And so I'm here in a dorm room. I checked at all 4 of the lodges, and none of them would offer a single room, as I had last night. There were 2 beds in there, but they gave it to me as 1 person, probably because he didn't think they were likely to fill up. The thing is that they make most of their money off of the food as opposed to the price of the rooms. The rooms are very cheap. And so if they think that they're going to likely fill everything up, then they won't give a room with 2 beds to 1 guy, and they don't have rooms with 1 bed. And so I had to go with the dorm here. I had to do the same thing 2 nights ago, so I was kind of expecting it up here. I'm going to conclude this video with more footage of the scenery here. I will see if Annapurna 1 clears up so that you can see the full mountain there, and then get the sunset view and the sunrise view tomorrow morning, so you can get a little taste of the contrast with the different lighting and everything. But this is not the end of my Nepal or Himalayan or even Annapurna adventures, because this is just the beginning of my trek. This is the Annapurna Sanctuary, also the Annapurna Base Camp it's called. But next I'm doing the Annapurna Circuit, which goes around these mountains. We will head back down the hill. Once I find John and Phil, hopefully they're still up here. I got an email from them yesterday that they were up here last night. I don't know if they decided to stay here tonight or not, so I will be looking around for them. And so anyways, lots more videos to come. Stay tuned. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this amazing adventure, and lots more adventure ahead. Got some lunch here, a chapati and macaroni with tuna and cheese. Nobody else around for some reason. And it is clouding up out there, which is what tends to happen in the afternoons. That is Machu Picchu getting totally hazed in. And no sign of John or Phil yet. I'm hoping that maybe they have a room with their stuff in it for tonight as well, and they're out hiking around or something like that, and then I will see them back here later in the afternoon or evening, but they might have just decided to get started heading downhill. So. Well, not looking too promising for sunset views of the mountains. Annapurna 1 is right there somewhere.
4間房佢冇4間床啊，我哋4間房。